challenges often comes up both in marriage and even before the relationship begins or before the marriage begins. But the fact is that while you are dating or courting or a relationship before marriage, you have to give yourself the opportunity to experience challenges. Because I know that this question often comes up for people who are yet to be married because you want to be very sure that you are going into marriage with the right person. That's why you want to really be sure if you are having real love or real experience of love in that relationship. It's important to give yourself the space to experience your partner, especially in difficult times and moments, because sometimes because of those triggers of love, those emotional chemistry, some relationships don't give themselves the opportunity to experience different seasons. So you choose to see yourself at the mall in beautiful places. You want to meet at places where you just see the person for some minutes and you are all gone. And of course, if you continue like that, there is no how you are going to know if there is going to be a commitment in the relationship through challenges. Now, understand that it's not just about your partner, because sometimes when we are too focused on our partner's reaction, that is when we miss out in the relationship. We could be judging the other person, but of course, your partner is reacting based on whatever you are giving to them. There are some people, not just some people, of course, however you behave towards someone is going to really bring out a character from the person or a response of an attitude from the person. So when we talk about relationship that is going to work or signs of true love in a relationship, you are involved. So you should be looking at yourself or looking at your partner's response as well. So it's not just about your partner now, it's about the both of you. So when you give yourself time to go through trials, you know what your response could be in the place of challenges, what you are likely to do when there is challenges between the both of you or something that both of you are facing. But you can't possibly get that experience if you don't let it happen. So seeing yourself in the gallery, beautiful places, cinema, and eating out, just that is not enough. That's why we encourage you to go through the seasons of dating courtship so that you get to know exactly who you are dealing with. So if you have not experienced your partner's difficult moments or both of you have not really gone through some times when you had some challenges to deal with, challenges are proof that you are with the right person in the relationship. So whenever you are going through difficult moments, don't try to hide from your partner or from the person you are relating with. Always open up, open your situation to them, talk about it, and bring them in and see their reactions, as well as get involved in their life and see what you can do or what you're capable of doing. Because if you don't react the right way, of course, definitely your partner is not going to give you a good response. So sometimes it's just all about you. You may be the wrong person in the relationship, while the other person is much even better than you are. So as you are keeping the focus, know what your reactions or your attitudes are in difficult times is a way to know that you are really loving yourselves in the relationship. Is the number one sign you should look out for in the relationship. How do you go about challenges? How do you manage yourselves in difficult moments, in challenging times? So the second sign of true love in a relationship is selflessness. No relationship thrives where there is two selfish individuals. Relationship is about exchange. Like you are coming together to give to yourself. You were once single, but now you are together. Why are you coming together? You are coming together because you have something to offer and your partner has something to offer. And sometimes it's not based on your own decisions, it's not based on your feelings, it's based on the needs of your partner. So, what is it that your partner needs that you have to, that space that you need to fill up? That is why you are there in the relationship. Else, the relationship is not necessary, it's not needed if it's just all about you. So, when you walk into a relationship with a mindset of just meeting your own needs, like some people do, you are getting into a man's life and all you are expecting is what you're going to get from him, or you are going into a woman's life and all you are thinking about is the emotional satisfaction or sexual satisfaction you are getting, or even financial satisfaction you may be getting or support that you are going to get. That's when that becomes a problem. It is not a sign that you are in the right relationship or there is love. The sign of a true love is that both of you are coming to meet your needs, because relationship is a place of exchange. It's a place where you fill the gap for me and I fill it for you. Both of us, we come together to, complete ourselves. We come together to complete ourselves to really feel, because the Bible says that two heads are better than one. So when there is selflessness in a relationship, it's a sign of love. And of course, relationship is about sacrifice. Some of the things that your partner may require of you or from you, it's going to be something that you need to sacrifice. Like you need to, I don't mean going on a negative aspect of it, but there are some certain needs that you'll be meeting in a partner's life or in your relationship and it's going to be costing you either your money, your time, or your mind, whatever it is, it's going to be costing you something to be there for the person to meet the need. So that is why the relationship is there. So when there is no selflessness in the relationship, it's a sign that there is no true love. So the next sign is respect. I understand the fact that everyone believes that men should be respected and ladies should be loved. But the fact still remains that respect is reciprocal. Everyone needs to be respected and everyone requires love. And that's why the Bible says that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, like he loved everybody. And of course, everyone needs love. So as well as you are to respect a man, you are still going to love him. Because if you don't love him, you cannot truly respect him. And again, is that when you love a woman, you have to respect her. Now, what is respecting relationship? It's all about respecting your partner's opinion, their boundaries, their ideas, and who they truly are, their purpose, their life ambition, respecting the fact that this is who they are and this is what they come in with. So respect is very necessary in a thriving relationship. So if you are really in a relationship that is working, a good sign to know that love is existing in your relationship is when there is respect. So be sure that you are giving the respect and you are equally receiving the respect from your partner. Now, this doesn't mean that you are to take up or take in every opinion and every idea that comes from your partner just because you want to make them feel that you respect them. So the respect is that you at least make them feel that you understand what they mean or what they are coming up with. So even if you want to contradict their ideas, their opinion and everything, you do it in a very respectful way, still to get them to understand what you are trying to say or the point you are making. So disrespecting your partner's opinion, their ideas, their ambition, their dreams, their goals, it can't keep a healthy relationship. It means that love is not in that relationship. So a good sign that love is existing in your relationship is that there is respect, both from you and from your partner. So another sign is support and encouragement. You can't do away with support and encouragement when there is love. Like both parties deserves it. So depending on what you're doing and what your partner is doing, there should be support and there should be encouragement. Your partner should just be in that place where they encourage you, and you should also be in the place, in the position where you encourage them. You have to be intentional about that. You have to be intentional about being supportive in your relationship. When there is no support and no encouragement in a relationship, that relationship is simply dry and love is not found there. So another good sign that you should also look out for and never, look away from is support and encouragement, because we come into relationship to support ourselves, to encourage ourselves, to strengthen ourselves, to, mix up our abilities, our strengths, and become even more stronger.